Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. What went on here, I wonder? A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Revelio.
This must be what all the fuss was about.
Aloha Mora.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Revelio.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Veldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian,
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Revelio.
Brother who works in Twin Guns. Couldn't pay me enough.
Reparo. Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out. I was only young, like, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in myself.
Accio.
Little moon calf.
Confringo.
I've been fighting since.
Confringo. Crucial. Levioso. Protego. A mid-sender. Confringo! Levioso! Descendo!
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. My family worked in the mine.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo! Levioso! Descendo!
Crucial.
Descendo! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo!
Crucial.
Descendo! Levioso! Revelio. Depulso. Flipendo. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Revelio. Confringo. Descendo. Depulso. Revelio.
That wasn't so difficult.
Confringo! Levioso! Descendo!
I shall avenge your death.
Confringo! Levioso! Descendo!
Crucible.
Confringo! Levioso! Descendo! Confringo!
Crucible.
Confringo!
Crucible.
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Confringo! Levioso! Descendo!
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio!
No sign of Lodgok out here. Must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine. Lodgok!
Something seems wrong.
Levioso! Descendo!
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
Descendo! Revelio!
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems
How
wrong.
deep will this take me?
Ranrock's going to be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
apart, will you?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Arrest them.
Show yourself.
Levioso, descendo. Levioso, descendo. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Oh. Revelio.
One less human to worry about.
Levioso, descendo.
How nice of you to stop by.
Confringo. Levioso, descendo. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Descendo. Levioso.
Who do you think you are?
Confringo. Diverting. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo.
Your spell's blown off.
One less foul hulking brute.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
Gringo. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk.
Confringo. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Confringo. Levioso. Descendo.
Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect.
Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Levioso. Stop! Descendo.
I only hope Lodgott doesn't cross paths with them.
Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Confringo.
Stupid one.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise. Revelio.
Incendium should be enough to light these flames. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgott does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble!
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio.
Confringo. Levioso. Descendo.
I won't rest. Dead.
Levioso. Descendo. Potato. Stupefy. Crucio. Confringo. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. No! Levioso. Descendo. Revelio. Confringo.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was.
Don't!
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragpor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him.
Revelio.
Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Not right.
Confringo. Levioso. Descendo. Potato. Stupid one. Levioso. Descendo.
For me?
Crucible.
Deadly missile. I've been in fight with this before. Prepare to surrender now.
Predator. Confringo. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Levioso. Descendo.
I'd much prefer.
5% of Gardenias will be unleashing. No.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
Goes try out. I better be on.
Revelio.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
You'd think knowing spells would simplify things.
I do hope he hasn't been kidnapped.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet Niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. Oh, I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the Ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add Ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale? That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Thank you for stopping by.
This must be the castle where Miss Coffee... Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler.
Revelio.
Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail.
Arresto momentum.
More Ashwinders. Ugh. When I get my hands on that Niffler.
Revelio. Levioso.
Settle yourself. Best get back to Miss Coffee.
Confringo.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
It is wonderful to see. Yeah. Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Revelio.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Confringo. Leviosa. Descender. Leviosa. Descender. Confringo. Leviosa. Fringo. Descender. Confringo. Stupefy. Leviosa. Leviosa. Descender. Revelio.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Confringo. Leviosa. Descender. Crucible. Leviosa. Descender. Confringo. Leviosa. Descender. Sega. Stupefy. Leviosa. Descender. Confringo. Crucible. Leviosa. Descender. Confringo.
I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.